breathing, it's much less fun. Well, let's start with that towel wrapped around your hands. And let's actually do some towel around the world first. So we're gonna go wide stance, reach it up and around. Get as big and tall as you can. By big, I mean stretching it out, you know, really reaching. Put some good tension on that towel. The more tension, the better on the towel, that is. I'm gonna go 3 more in this direction and we'll go the other way. And this way, just opposite direction pull. Three more. All right, let's pause at the top before we do some backward lunges and get our first little side bend in there. All right, we'll do them kneeling, of course, and standing. So from standing, let's start arms straight. We're gonna sink back, reach those arms up over your head. I'm gonna go for 10 on each side. Keep some good tension on that towel. Get those hips and shoulders all loosened up. Oh, they just start to feel better, I think. Every time you step back, try to squeeze that back glute as you reach up. And on the last one, we'll do a couple side bends. Of course, you know I lost count, right? I cannot count and talk at the same time. That's why I love timers. All right, I think this is the last one on each side. So squeeze that glute a little more. Just give me one quick side bend. We'll do some more of those. And on the other side, squeeze that back glute. Get a little bit of a side bend there. All right, now the hips are moving a little better. Let's bring the towel out front. Now let's get a couple of nice trunk rotations. All right, we still need to do some squat and reach because it's so great for the shoulders. So let's go feet a little wider than hip width apart. Start with that towel right at your chest. And I want you to reach it up. Nice and controlled. Sink your hips back. Keep some really good tension on that towel. Oh, it feels so good on those shoulders. All right, let's get 2 more of these. All right, standing it all the way up. Let's just go a little bit forward and back over your head. All right. We'll do a little bit more there. But first, let's go lateral. So let's get your legs as wide as you feel comfortable. We're gonna again start straight arms. I want you to sink your hip back. Again, reaching it over your head, right to the point where you feel a nice inner thigh stretch. As you sink your hips back, I know you'll hear me say this all the time, but pretend you have a chair behind you, trying to keep that front knee over your ankle. Let's go 3 more of those on each side. I feel like our shoulders are getting a little looser. All right, on this last one, just drop the towel for a second. Grab that foot, brace your arm, and let's do a little bit of a T-spine rotation. We'll catch the other side as well. And other side, brace it. Bring it back to the middle. Let's put your hands on your feet, kind of pushing out against the back of your, or the inside of your knees. And let's just rock a couple times. Good, and then keep that tension. Roll it up. Reach it up. That feels so nice. All right, now while we're standing here, once again, if you've got a long enough towel, wrap it around your hands. And all I want you to do here is you're going to bring it behind your head, straight back up and to your chest. Working on those shoulders a little more. Keep some good tension when you reach. Really let those shoulder blades squeeze on the way back down. All right, let's do 3 more of these. All right, now we're going to switch to hamstring scoop. So nice bend in one leg. Let's straighten out the other one. Taking your towel, let's do 10 on each side. You're going to brush down the front of your leg and stretch it all the way back up. Squeeze the shoulder blades as you bring it down. Find that spot with your hamstring where you feel a nice gentle pull. Good, keep that tension on your towel. And if you start feeling like you're getting a little more mobility, you can always reach that front leg out a little farther. We will do much more hamstring stretching though, don't worry. Let's go 1 more on this side and we'll switch. All right, let's get the other side. Once again, just brush the front of that leg. Stand it up. I'm gonna wiggle mine out a little more because I don't know if I feel quite enough stretch there. You can kind of play with the positioning. Really squeeze those shoulder blades on the way down. Don't forget about that. All right, let's get 3 more here. All right, bring it up over your head 1 more time. Let's do another side bend. I always feel those so much better after we've loosened up a little bit. All right, and now let's take your towel, reach behind your head, try to relax the arm that's on top while really actively pulling down on the bottom. Let your neck relax, looking up towards the ceiling. And switch sides. All right, bring it all the way behind you. Give it a little tension, and once again, let's just reach back here. We're gonna open up the chest a little bit. We'll hit the floor here in a second. That's the best part of Towel Tuesday. All right, but before we do, let's bring that towel behind your head and just take a little bit of a load off of your neck for a second. All right. And set it down. Okay, I'm just gonna scooch my little carpet landing pad here over with the other pad. And actually, let's go ahead into a seated position. So you'll be familiar with this one. Take your towel, I'm gonna wrap it around, let's see, my left foot. I'm gonna hold it with my right hand. Starting here, I'm gonna lean back, open up my thoracic spine, let your head follow your hand, and bring it right back. Just looking to increase that upper back mobility. Let's do 2 more on this side and we'll switch. All right, go ahead and switch over. I'm going for 7. I'm bouncing between 7 and 10 today. And 1 more. All right, we are gonna go on our backs, I promise, but first, let's go ahead into a half kneeling position. Let's get a little more hip flexor here. Once again, wrap the towel around your hands, arms straight. And all I want you to do is we're just gonna lean in. And each time you lean in, just squeeze that back glute a little bit more, and you should feel more of a hip flexor stretch there. All right, let's do 1 more here, and I want you to hold it there. Once again, squeeze that back glute, 1 more side bend. And set the towel down for just a second. Pin your front arm, your arm on your front leg, and let's open up 1 more time. All right. 1 more little hamstring stretch there, and we'll go ahead and switch sides. All right, finding that comfortable position. Arms straight, lean it in. Keep some really good tension on there. Bring it back. Hopefully you can feel you go a little farther each time. And then on this last one, squeeze that back glute. Get that little side bend. And drop it down. Open up. All right, little hamstring stretch here. I almost forgot to put the towel under my back foot. We'll have to go back to the other side really quick. But before we move on, I'm going to put the towel underneath my back ankle. Grab it with the opposite hand. And deepen that hip flexor stretch just a little bit. You can hold on to that front knee because that actually kind of gives you a little bit more upper back mobility too. All right, let's quick do the other side. How could I forget about that? Hip flexor stretches are my favorites of all time. Oh yeah. Lift it up, hang on to that front knee. So nice. All right. Before we totally flip over, let's stay on one knee, bring the other leg out to the side. Let's keep that towel wrapped around your hands. And we're gonna bring it forward as you kind of pull back, start getting the lower part of your back in there. Deepening that inner thigh stretch. Walk your hands back up. We'll do that a couple times on both sides. Reach the opposite leg out. Keep some tension there. Sink it back. Almost like you're gripping the floor with your hands and just really pull back with your hips. All right, walk it back up. Let's do one more of those on each side. Oh my goodness, hopefully you can feel you sink so much farther. All right, other side. All right, bring it up. Before we flip it over, let's go knees wide. Just sink back and go straight out front. Oh, you feel that all the way down to your hips. I do anyway. All right, come on up. Let's go ahead and go on your back. It's like the best part of the day. I'm gonna start with the towel on my right leg and lay it all the way down. You can hold it with one hand or both. Just kind of feel that nice static. Other side, up and down. Let's go for 10 today. So I think I'm at 3. All right, last one here. Set that leg down. I'm gonna go across my body this way first. Plant the opposite arm on the floor. Try to let gravity take it. Hopefully some of you are more flexible than me. I know I've told you, but this has helped me so much. So again, let gravity kind of take it. You're just sort of guiding your leg with the towel. All right, let's bring it in. Bring it to the middle. I'm holding on to the towel and giving my knee an extra hug there. All right, I'm gonna set the other knee down, keeping my arm planted, pulling across my body, still holding onto the towel. If you can really keep that arm down, you should get that all the way at the top of your hip. Let's get one more knee hug in the middle and we're gonna go the opposite direction. Feels better the second time, always. All right, setting that other leg down. You can leave that one bent or you can straighten it. Let gravity take your leg towards the floor the other way. And if you need a little extra stretch, you can always pull on the towel towards your face a little bit. Oh, it's so good when it finally starts sinking in. Those muscles just let go a little bit. Y'all, I don't think I've ever gotten my foot to the floor. That is progress. Woo! All right. I'm gonna go ahead and switch sides. Let's take the towel around the opposite foot. Hang on to it. Let's go up and down 10 times on the other leg. All right, 2 more. All right. And going across your body. Really important to keep that arm planted. So just your hips are going. Oh, give it a little extra tug with the towel if you want to. And let's bring it to the middle. This awesome figure 4 stretch. Pull on both, pull the towel, pull your knee, just a little bit. All right, set it down. Now, again, pulling with the towel across your body. I get that right through there on the side of the glutes, all the way up the hip. And bring it back to the middle. Let's hug that knee one more time. All right, set it down. Let's go the other direction. See if we can make as much progress on this side. Oh yeah, let gravity take it. Once those muscles just let go. A little extra tug with the towel if you want. Floor contact. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all excited. Sorry if I'm messing up the relaxation here. All right, let's bring it back to the middle. One more figure 4. All right, let's drop the towel just for a second. I'm going to take knees towards the ceiling, nice 90-degree angle, arms out to the side. And let's let your hips just drop side to side. We'll go 3 on each side. Oh, that feels nice. All right. Let's sit it back up. I definitely want to still get a little bit of rear foot elevated hip flexor. We might do a little more shoulders here as well. Of course, we're going to incorporate them. So whatever you can put that back foot up on. My nap partner is not here today. I'm not sure if he's on the bed or what, but all right. So one foot up behind you. I love saving these for last, so we get the best hip flexor stretch for last. Oh, it's still always so good. All right, still using your towel. We're gonna just bring your butt towards your heel, trying not to arch your back, but really lean in and out. Squeeze that back glute, especially as you reach up, and you'll feel a little more relaxation in the front of your thigh. Let's just go 2 more here, like that. Squeeze that back glute, reach it up. All right, and at the end here, when you've got your butt as close as you can have it to your heel, let's do that last little side bend. All right, bring it down. Let's go ahead and switch sides. One side's always tighter than the other, no matter what. I think I just run in circles to the left most of the time. All right, lean it back, squeezing that back glute as you get your butt closer to your heel. We'll wrap it up here in a second. Let's go 2 more like that. Don't forget to squeeze that back glute when you reach up. All right, and right there, give me that last little side bend. All right. Final thing. Let's give one more neck hammock here. Just cradle the back of your head. And pulling one arm towards the floor. Let's just finish off your neck, just a little forward and a little back. Both sides. All right, let's shake it out. Oh my gracious, does that feel better?